Hey, and welcome to our channel. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button and bell icon if you'd like to know when we post our next video. Today I'll be taking you guys through a shower and grooming of a 10-week-old Goldendoodle. Today I'll be using a shampoo from Earth Bath, which has a wild cherry scent. This is the first time I've used this shampoo and I find it to smell really nice. Not sponsored by Earth Bath, by the way, but hey, wink wink, Earth Bath, hit us up. I start by slowly introducing the water to his face, and I'm doing this by wetting my palm. Then I'll massage his face and his head. I'm taking out some eye boogers that he had, trying to be as gentle as possible. That's Golden in the background, by the way. Now that his head is nice and damp, I'll introduce the shampoo and slowly do a gentle massage. That's the Earth Bath shampoo. I'll massage him. You want the puppy to feel good. You want him to feel relaxed and enjoy the bath, especially when they're so young. You want to make this an enjoyable experience and want them to want to do it again and not be reluctant to do it again. As you can tell, he is a puppy, so there is a little bit of resistance, but as I said, this one particular puppy is really calm, so for the most part, I'm not getting too much resistance. However, to up the ante, I'll introduce a treat, and that way he can associate the treat with bath time and just love it that much more. I gave him a bully stick, and as you could tell, he is chomping away. It actually made him want to escape a little bit, but this will help him associate the bath time with the treat and the overall experience so he can enjoy it and want to do it again. Now that I've got his body nice and damp, I'm going to be massaging the shampoo in and just try to make this as enjoyable as possible for this pup. There goes that resistance I was talking about. He definitely wants to escape, but I try to maneuver around him to get the shampoo. That way he does not leave. I'm getting the chest now, his belly, and just making sure I don't miss anything. If you watched our last video, you'll know that we named this litter after Disney characters, and this boy's name is actually Nemo. Nemo is actually the calmest boy of this litter, and he's so well-mannered. We're so proud of this little guy because he's actually going to go on to be a service dog. We are just so excited to be part of this little guy's journey and be a part of his development. He is actually staying back with us to do his basic etiquette as well as crate and potty course. He is doing his training along with his brother, which is Buzz. As you all may know, boys love to mark, so they usually get the potty training down right away because of this fact. That's Havana in the background, by the way. Here I'm going to be shampooing his paws and getting those nice and clean. You want to make sure to do a little bit extra on the paws because that's where they get all their dirt whenever they're stepping. Their paw pads, you want to make sure to get in there and clean it really nice. We're almost done, little guy. Another treat awaits you whenever we get to the blow dryer. As you saw there, I had to lift him up and kind of maneuver him a little bit because he wanted to exit. Now I'm getting the back legs, getting those shampooed and doing some massages on those. I've reintroduced the treat, and so that's what you see him chewing on. He has his bully stick back and he is loving it because he is able to get his treat while he is taking a bath. So he is in doggy heaven right now. I was keeping a close eye on him here because I wasn't sure if he was going to be able to hold the treat up or drop it. He dropped it. And I had to rinse it off, rinse my hand off. That way I could reintroduce the treat. He's still young. He's still learning. I'm rinsing him off now. So I'm going to go ahead and take the treat away for a little bit just to make sure he's not distracted. What's that, Nemo? You weren't distracted? Just kidding, guys. That was not Nemo. Here I'm giving him some gentle squeezes around his legs and his ears just to get off any excess water. And now I'm going to be drying him with the towel. Oh my goodness. Doesn't he look so cute already? Such a handsome little boy. going to make sure I get off as much moisture and water off as I can. That way, whenever he gets to blow drying, he will be that much easier and he won't have to be in front of the blow dryer for that long. Puppies are so independent. Look at him shaking it all off. He's like, no, I got this. I can dry myself. Now that I've dried him with the towel, we're going to be moving over to the blow dryer. We groom all of our dogs in between professional groomings, and sometimes in the summers we'll give them summer cuts and we'll just take care of that. So we decided to get a grooming table and a professional blow dryer. I'm always surprised at how well these puppies do on their first grooming. We normally don't do a full grooming on the puppies, but we do trims and touch-ups here and there, and for the most part they all do really good. We went to go get a treat. We went to go get his bully stick because we want him to enjoy this experience as well. And I did promise that earlier. As I was saying, I get so surprised at how well these puppies do. And also our adult dogs, you know, they do so well. And the reason I get so shocked is because we've had bad experience with professional groomers in the past. And we use reputable groomers. You know, groomers that have 4.5, no less than 4.5 to 5 stars on Google. And so it's just surprising because our puppies used to, you know, not our puppies, but our adult dogs used to come back with nicks and little scrapes here and there. They're so well behaved. So it's just very shocking. We like to set our puppies up for success. So we do introduce them to nail trimmings, ear cleanings, the blow dryer, and the scissors whenever we do trimmings on them. And of course, we introduce them to their bath time. And they seem to really enjoy the experience. Here I'm spraying him with some conditioner and brushing his hair with a slicker brush. This is an essential if you do have a golden doodle and you want to prevent matting. Slicker brushes are the way to go. And then you also want to be sure to comb through it with the regular comb. That way you're making sure you get to the surface and you're not just brushing the outer layer. If you're a golden doodle owner, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
I do.
I do too. We were both new to golden doodles at a certain point in time. You learn that when you take them to the groomers and if you haven't been brushing properly, they will be filled with mats and your groomer will not be happy with you. And you may have to get your puppy shaved down because they are filled with mats and the groomer is not going to be able to remove them. And you are not going to have that beautiful boxy golden doodle look that you love. In case you're wondering, those are the puppies playing in the background. They are having a blast with each other. As I mentioned before, this particular pup is super calm. He's been doing so well in this blow dry session and the grooming. So we just love him. He's such a joy to be around and we're gonna miss him whenever he goes to his forever home. This here is the part I struggle the most, their face. They are super delicate when it comes to their face, especially their little snot. They do not like you putting a comb there, a brush, a clipper, a scissor, nothing. They do not want anything near their face that is not a hand that is petting them or giving them scritches. As you saw earlier, he is a puppy, so he does tend to nibble on things, and he was trying to nibble on the little leash there. And you want to make sure that whenever you do have a puppy of any sort, you get them a lot of toys to chew on, particularly wood texture toys or leather texture toys. And that way they have enough fun chewing on the toys that they don't want to chew up your furniture or your shoes or anything that you leave laying down on the floor. As I mentioned, you want to run the straight comb through their hair, so that is what I did. And he did not have any mess, especially with the puppy hair. It's so easy to maneuver and it's so easy to get through. So it was really easy to comb through it all. Now I'm trying to do his face, but he was very reluctant. And here I'm just giving him a slight trim on his right eye. Not throwing shade at any golden doodle owners, but I've seen some golden doodles that have their hair on the bridge of their nose so long that the puppy cannot see.
Been there. I've been a new golden doodle owner once.
This was Vita when she was a puppy, so I know.
And that is all. Thanks so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell icon. Till next time.